Hello and welcome to New Tech. Now in this video, I'll make a comparison between a Neewer and a Smallrig double ball joint. Because I just had a delivery today. Yeah, I got myself a pack of 4 Neewer double ball joints. And although they seem to be good quality, to be fair, they're not the same. No, as the Smallrig. And here's the reason why. They're flipping smaller. They're quite a bit smaller, in fact. They've still got a payload of around a kilo, which is, for me, is actually ideal, actually, because these new little double ball joints, well, that's being smaller, they're more compact. And it suits my requirement, or my purpose form, better than the actual Smallrig version. Now, I went for the Smallrig originally because that's what was available. Now I can show you one up here actually. It is my microphone. It's actually connected up top here. You can't see it at the moment. Oh, can you see it? Yeah, just about. I bring it down. There you are. There it is. That is the Smallrig a ball joint. I'll tell you what, let's bring it a bit closer so you can actually see. Which is like a double ball joint. They're really good. They're quite useful. If you just think of like a ball joint you get on a you know, on a tripod. But there are two of them. There's two balls in it. Two balls in the balls. Got two balls I have. Yeah, two balls in my ball joint. Oh my god, that sounds a bit rude. Sort of. Anyway, I digress. So as you see, there's two balls in this ball joint. You can see the size of that. Oh, I just got my little delivery today. There you go. It's my little delivery. And it happens to be Neewer. So it's not a Smallrig, which is kind of like the industry standard. They make a lot of cages for cameras and what have you, which are really good stuff. I mean, the Smallrig stuff is, and still, it's also very good value for money. But originally, I was using things like single ball joint like that one on one of the Smallrig, which is a actual Smallrig clamp. And as you see, the size of that's ridiculous, and it's not necessary. It's an overkill for a lot for the purpose I was using it for. And then obviously I bought one of these for the microphone, absolutely perfect. But anyway, I got this little delivery today from Amazon. I do apologise, it happens to be from Amazon. See, I live in rural France, and deliveries here are a bit of an issue at the moment, especially with Brexit and what have you. So Amazon is a bit of a godsend. Yeah. Anyway, it's a pack of 4. And I say it's a pack of 4. There's 3 in this pack because I've already installed one on this little light, so I can sort of, give you some scenarios where it'd be quite good. But look at the size of these in comparison to the Smallrig. Now, some of you might say, "Oh God, that's no good then." But just think about this: would you really want that great big thing on a camera cage? And is it really required? Do you really need something as big as this one on, for a light, for instance, like Slight that you might have on a small on a cage on your camera, or even like a mobile phone type cage? If you're doing vlogging, what have you. So these, as you can see, pretty much almost identical to, or the concept is the same as the Smallrig. But look how much smaller they are. There's one here. They are far more compact. Let's put it on that side. There you go. These are way, 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 way less chunky than the actual Smallrig. I don't know if that's a fair comparison you see there, but take my word for it, that is most definitely a lot smaller, more compact, like I say. And but as you can see there, give you an idea. Actually, tell you what, let's find a rule. Here is a rule. Like there, isn't it? Oh, okay. I'm going to measure it from ball to ball. Of course I am. As you can, it is about 40. Around there. There you are. I'm not editing this video, so I'll give you. There you go. About 45 millimeters, as you can see on there. But if I look at this one, this ball here on the actual Smallrig is 60, just over 60. So they're about 44, 45 millimeters between the balls, between the ends of the cage of the balls, and that one is about 60. So it's about 20 centimeters, 20 millimeters shorter, about 3/4 of an inch shorter. But if you on a cage, this is still pretty substantial. They're quite hard to move, and you sort of fully articulated, as you'd expect from something like this. Really, really quite good. They're all metal construction, and these ones are by Neewer. If that focuses on there, sometimes you use manual focus. A bit closer. Yeah. Anyway, as you said, it's made by Neewer. which are probably some imported brand. I have got other stuff new. My big lights for my studio are all newer. Big LED light, 100. I don't know, LED lights on stands. They're all newer. They're the 600 LEDs or whatever they call it. Anyway, I digress. Really good. They're really good. Anyway, so ideal they are. I think these ones are more ideal than those ones for things like lights on your cage, such as this. They've got 2 1/4-inch threads, one on each end. Now, these come either with a clamp arrangement. I'll tell you what, I'll show you. I'll show you on the actual website itself. There you go. These are the clamps there, as you can see. They're all metal construction. They say they've got a payload of 1 kilo. They have a 1/4-inch thread on both ends, as you can see there. Yeah, 1/4-inch thread on both ends. It's showing here. Camera's in the way. And these are sort of snars you can use it for. They're plenty big enough and hefty enough for this purpose. I think that the quality on them are great. Oh yeah, also sports cameras, fantastic for that, I imagine. You know, you obviously would need clamps and that to go with it, such as one of these clamps. As you can see there, I know. And a bit of a scenario. That's temporary, by the way. I found the old one, the original one there. So, yeah, that gives you an idea. Imagine that, but that instead is a far better situation to be in, and yeah, I'm actually really impressed with them. They're pretty substantial. They're quite rigid. Yeah, they're quite good. They're good. Yeah, I'm happy with them. And these are £12.99. This is sort of €12.99 for four of them. Pay that for one of those, at least. I think the clamp actually. I'll have a look here. I might be able to show you. Yeah, with the clamp, £14.90 with a clamp, which is not a bad price. They're good quality. If I'll warn you though, is this one here, the one I've got my microphone there, is actually was on the clamp, and the problem is they actually bond that in. That screw thread there is bonded into the clamp. I couldn't undo it. I just snapped off. So there's obviously they've got some sort of bond in there or something, maybe some sort of acrylate or something. I don't know. Anyway, it wouldn't come undone. So it broke. So I had to make it work. So just bear that in mind. If you don't want it with a clamp, I can separate them. It's not as simple as that. Whereas if you buy these ones, you can just literally buy a clamp separately if you want, like they have done up there. And yeah, I think they're good. Obviously good for mobile phones as well with a phone clip. It just gives you that, just like having a head on a tripod. So whatever scenario you're in, it makes life a lot easier. And you get 4 of these, literally for, well, not a lot of money really, is it? You know, £12.99 for 4 of them. This is another actually. Let me show you something else quickly. These are be good with one of these arms as well. The only thing you would need to use an adapter, because these have a 1/4-inch on both ends. You'd need a female to female 1/4-inch adapter to be able to use this onto another tripod. That's the only thing. They're really designed for use with a Smallrig arrangement, such as one of these lamps, which has a 1/4-inch thread in them, like so. So anyway, that's the little my quick review and comparison between this and the Smallrig version. They are considerably smaller, and it's not clear in the description when you buy these online that they are smaller. They just give you your payload. They didn't actually tell me what size they are. Yeah, actually, it does tell you the size, but it's inaccurate. Have a look. Just have a look at it. Does it tell you the size? No, it doesn't tell you the size at all. It doesn't give me any dimensions whatsoever how big this thing is. So how do you make a comparison? It just gives you the payload. Let me just show you that. What I mean. But 4 of them for €12, £12.99. Yeah. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, didn't give me any. Not accurate anyway. No, just a payload. So there you go. That is the little Neewer double ball joint, like you say. There you go. Anyway, I'm mumbling on now. I'm rumbling on, and I'm not editing this video, so there you go. So anyway, I'll leave a link in the description down below if you do want to buy one. I'll put a link for Amazon on there. We do get a little commission, which is obviously does help the channel somewhat. I say little, it's tiny. It's tiny. But yeah, every little helps, doesn't it? So anyway, there you go. Double rotation, double ball joint thingy. A competitor, but also, well, quite a nice thing. Not rubbish. It's all metal. The whole thing's metal. Even that's metal. What's that? No, that's the only bit that's not metal. Anyway, thank you for watching, and please click like and subscribe, and maybe that little bell icon, because then you get a warm fuzzy feeling in your pocket every time I upload another video. So get yourself one of these. Really good little things. Use all sorts of stuff, couldn't you? Quite like this, yeah, touch and play with as well. Yeah. Maybe. If you lost your flipping mind. Ta-ta.